Now to my favorite part about our Friday newscast. Foodie Friday is all about eating good and feeling the love, right? And that is the vibe at Oak 110 in Snow Hill, which we're checking out this week.
Yeah, the team at this eatery doesn't hold back on creativity or flavor, and they're going to treat you like you're one of their own.
We like to put an emphasis on just kind of comfort foods, a little bit of southern blend. It's just kind of a whole mishmash of different kinds of favorites. So classic cuisine, kind of with a twist.
We're going to start our journey into the joy of eating at Oak 110 in Snow Hill with their signature One Bites.
We're doing a scallop and a tenderloin.
Both bites are buttoned up with a beautiful bourbon tomato jam.
What we do is we take grape tomatoes, we roast them in the oven with garlic, shallots, a little bit of salt and pepper, olive oil until they just start to caramelize. Add a bottle of bourbon, reduce it down, brown sugar. That's it, and then fold in basil at the end just to kind of freshen up the flavor a little bit.
And
do a little bit of microgreens on top of it. We do a chimichurri sauce.
The scallop was nice and silky on the inside, but at the same time it had that nice browning on the outside of it.
I think tomato jam has just eclipsed ketchup in my life as the condiment of choice. There's just so much character to it. I am quickly becoming a fan of chimichurri with steak, like just the herbaceousness and the kind of like the cooling is a great counterpoint.
if that wasn't enough to wake up your palate, try Chef Thomas Raymond's ceviche.
So our ceviche is marinated in-house overnight for 24 hours. And then we add a pico de gallo and a little bit of corn relish to it.
When you ceviche things like shrimp and crab, I think they just, if anything, they become more tender.
I love the brightness that's coming through from the lemon and the lime juice.
But it's not just about the light bites.
There's a little bit of height here.
The burgers that we do are all smash burgers. So we smash the heck out of that and let that cook.
The Oak 110 burger is topped with a signature blend of Bursin and blue cheese and perched on a brioche bun, along with more of that delicious tomato bourbon jam and an onion ring.
I'm having a really big moment. There's so much flavor in that cheese and it's so good. The brioche is like heightening the cheese because of its sweetness. It's that is really something special right there.
If you're looking for a dish that brings the wow factor, I think this is your winner right here.
And this is not your mama's meatloaf. It's chuck ground beef wearing a bacon skirt and resting on a bed of velvety mashed potatoes, topped with an onion ring.
We make our own barbecue sauce. Put that over top. Comfort food at its best. And then we're going to top that off with an onion ring as well.
Very tender. The knife just kind of slides right through. I love the bacon on the outside of the meatloaf. It's smoky, it's crispy, but it's still got a nice chew to it. The barbecue sauce is awesome. It's like the perfect pairing for everything going on in here. I don't think I'll ever want to have meatloaf any other way than this again. This is so good. Man, I just got to mention that barbecue sauce again. It was so, so good. They make it in-house. It was like the perfect amount of tangy, I would say.
Yeah, I'm sitting here in pain because my stomach is growling so hard. That food looked amazing. And again, that's Oak 110 in Snow Hill. If you go, be sure to tell them that you saw them on Foodie Friday. And of course, if you have any suggestions for Hannah or Mike, send it to us at newsroom@WMDT.com.